Hi everyone, today we're going to be painting with watercolors. This is the Gravity watercolor set, and I have a new product here that I want to try also. This is a masking fluid marker, and we're just going to be painting some beautiful butterflies today, so let's have fun. Okay, so I clipped this down so that the pages don't like fly around while I'm working. I recently was at the craft store and I came across this. I always wanted to try masking fluid. I did know that they made markers of them, and if you don't know what masking fluid is, there's some pictures here that basically encapsulates what it is. You use the marker, it's almost like invisible ink. Draw on the spots that you want to keep blank while you paint, and then you paint over that, you rub it off, and it stayed white under there. So I'm gonna try this and see how well it works. And it is 0.7, so I get very fine tip, like a pointed pen. I thought that to try this, drawing butterflies would be like the perfect subject, because I can use the masking fluid on like the spots that I want to keep white. So let's begin. Upon opening, I found that this has like a ball bearing in there, so kind of like those Posca paint markers where you have to shake it. So the instructions are very tiny, but try to see what they say. Shake it, press up and down, and draw and click. What are you clicking? Press up and down and then it works. Okay, I'm gonna try this on the back here. Oh, okay. I pressed and like this color came in. Oh, okay. So it works just like a paint marker. Has a shininess to it, and then oh, okay. You gotta let that dry and then you rub it off. Okay, let's try this out. I'm just gonna erase a little bit of those areas so there's not a lot of graphite in the way. So I finished putting the masking gum everywhere, and I think I put a little more here than everywhere else, so it's a lot more shiny. I don't know if you can see the shine. There we go. And I'm just gonna start painting. I'm gonna erase a little bit. I should have done this first. Okay, now to really test how the masking gum works. This butterfly here is pretty much all blue, so I'm gonna just paint right over it. Oops, I went a little too far. And it was difficult drawing these as accurate and symmetrical as I could, and now it's getting a little difficult to paint it symmetrically. But I really have to look back and forth to make sure I'm doing the same thing on each side. I did the background off camera just so I had something to do while the rest was drying. Most parts are dry. This part is a little wet, so I'm gonna do that last. Hopefully that'll dry by the time I'm done getting all the masking fluid off. And it just says to rub it off. And let's start with here. Oh! That worked perfectly there. Wasn't a perfect circle like I hoped, but wow. Wow, that looks so cool. Still, yes. Oh, uh-oh. Okay, let me be a little more careful. Wow, it works so well. Wow, that is so cool. Okay. Either that wasn't dry or just black paint doesn't work very well. Wow. I am really impressed. That is really bloody nice. Some parts were kind of thin. Just because it wasn't really coming out of the pen very well. So besides this little mishap here, everything else worked out pretty great. I think some of the parts where the fluid was too thin is not rubbing off as well as other parts where it was a lot thicker. But I think it works really nicely, and now that that is off, I can finish painting some of those parts that actually needed some color, especially on this butterfly. Speaking of paint markers, I'm gonna use this for the antenna. I'm going to use some metallic, I don't know why I said it like that, metallic, to highlight some areas that look very shiny in the reference picture. Some butterflies are a little iridescent, so I think this would help really nicely. I'm going to finish off with some colored pencils to do a little bit of detailing. Overall, with probably mostly human error of some of the things that went wrong with using this for the first time, but I think it worked really well. I don't know how much I like the pressing of it, like a paint marker. That's like how it actually works. It gets a little frustrating, but the masking fluid part works pretty well. I just have to really press it to get more fluid out. But here is the final painting. Let me know what you think. I like some of the metallic parts. It's like adds a nice element to it. And this definitely is the messiest one. This is probably the most simplest one, but I think they do all look like the butterflies that I was looking at, and I like the background as well. As simple as it is, I like the background. Thank you for joining me today trying this new product. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the links in my description to my social medias and my Patreon page. This month's wallpaper is so adorable, and I love the whole set. As always, this theme is really, really nice. It's so like summer vibes in my opinion. So check it out, and yeah, I will see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.